on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19 more on that one, and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch. And
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 13-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Barkley. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
18 yards on the connection. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Great. Set. And anyone hit?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Great. Set. 180. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down and 3.
No touch.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling him, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
He'll manage only a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Forced out wide, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
No touch, set. No touch.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
At the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that's a 1st down. This will be a gain of 8. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10 now from the 36.
No touch. 180, 180. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Forced to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. A first down throw for Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 35, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
At the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative in freeing him up.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Again, Hurts. And taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. And show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Trimmer.
Here's Kurtz. That is caught. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Chiefs 21.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
63. Set. On anyone.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
27-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Great. Set. On anyone.
Try to run for it with Dillon. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
He'll try the jet sweep. Here comes Brown. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.